Alright, so I want to do some backtesting, and I'm going to be using basic market structure. Alright, just basic market structure. Um, I've actually taught us basic market structure without letting us know though, but not completely though. I'm not done. So this is Euro AUD. Euro AUD, we can see that we are in an uptrend, right? We're in an uptrend. You can see higher highs, alright. So if I'm to map this, this is a pullback, right? Another up, right? Alright, so this means that right here is our pullback. That's our swing low. Let me delete this. So we've already mapped out our swing low. So there is our swing low. Okay, and this place is our swing high. So typically, if I try to map out the PDRA, typically market has actually entered into the 50%. And when market gets to 50%, you're looking for places to buy. So I'm going to go to 4 hour. And when it comes to the discount array, not 50%, sorry, discount array, you look to buy. So right here, we have that okay, there's a POI here, there's a POI here, there's a POI. This POI was just at 50%. We don't need that one. So this one, you can obey this one, you can obey this. Market usually prefers the extreme POI. So what I'm going to do is I will play this so that I'll see which one it reacts to. Alright, so this is Trader's Casa. I've sent it to us already. Okay, so this market, this is the substructure, right? This is substructure. So we can see if I'm to zoom out this substructure, don't worry, I'm still going to choose this thing though. All these things I'm saying. If I'm to zoom this out, high, right? Hold on, let me be sure. So it went up, pull back here. This pullback is choppy, then went up, pull back, didn't take out this previous high. Now it has taken out this low. You can see. Are you see what's happening? This has changed to a downtrend. Watch, let me show us. We can see that this went up, right? You can see it, then went up, pull back, then couldn't take out this high, right? Now that's taking it out. You can see, right? Okay, so what we're expecting is market to tap into any POI and then continue falling. So we already have weights. Not it has already done market structure shift here, change of character. Sorry, market structure shift here, then break of structure. So our next trade should be in available POI here. So let me see. That means I'm going to delete this premium and discount too. All right. So you can see we have MSS, and then we have break of structure. You can see break structure to downside. So the only POI we have is around here. The POI I'm seeing is around here. So when price gets, I will see how it reacts. But I think which one is already mitigated. So we have a POI around here. Yeah, a POI around here. So I'll see how price will react to this place. Because what we now expect to happen is for price to come like this, tap into here, and then continue selling. But I'm not going to sell blindly. Sometimes I'm in the mood to sell blindly. Now I'm not in the mood to sell blindly. And it depends on how big the stop loss is. So I'll look for a reaction here. So we're looking for a reaction here, right? So let me remove this. Now so I'll play. Let's see what happens. Please hold on. Okay, so I will play. So let's see what happens. So let's play. Okay, I also just something about this what I'm doing right now. This market was going down since form lower low. Now there is a market structure shift here. I think we can all see it. There's a market, but this one is internal substructure and internal structure. There are two different things there. Now you can see. So we're waiting for break of structure and then we're getting. Alright, so now it has given us another break of structure to the downside. You can see. So this market structure shift that happened, we're waiting for it to pull back and give us a break of structure. It did not give that to us, right? Now remember I said that market might come and take this extreme POI. Typically market prefers extreme POI. I tapped into this one already. They tapped into this one, but there's another one here, down here. So let's see. So now we have a new break of structure to the downside. You can see. So we have this break of structure to the downside, right? Yeah, we have this break of structure to the downside. Good. So we're now removing this one. We don't need this one for now, since it's still continuing down, right? You're getting the logic, right? Okay, we have another break of structure. Good, good. Now we have this new break of structure. This one you can see. So fell, pull back, fell again. This internal structure, internal structure. All right. So we have this one right now. Market prefers extreme. When we do POI, the market usually prefers extreme POI, which is this place. So we're expecting market to come here and turn back up. But of course, if it's turning up, I'll still use manual confirmation. So let's play. So we have a new market structure shift or change of character here. You can see. Yeah, we have a new market structure shift or change of character here. So if it pulls back, right? If it pulls back and gives us a new break of structure, then I'll enter this trade to where? To this POI. Just watch and see what happens. Remember, this is the lowest, the pullback in this blue line is the pullback in daily time frame. Please don't forget. Anything that closes below the daily time frame pullback, market has changed from uptrend to downtrend. Of course, I told you that it should be change of character, but on the daily time frame, that change of character is mostly for like let's say 1 hour, 4 hour, for what is bigger time frame. When you see it happen, it usually means I'm going down, but it's not always sure. All right, let's see what happens. Boom. Are you seeing it now? We have a break of structure. See what it did? Just that what I drew. And even what I drew, it's not as if I knew what was going to happen. It just speculate the uh, probabilities, the things that might happen. Now that we have market structure shifts, and then we have break of structure, right? We have break of structure. We can now buy. We can now buy. So I'll come to my position 2. I'm buying here, right? Stop loss should be below here, but I'll bring it below here to avoid stories that touch. This one is not going to up to 1:2, but where am I targeting? Since I've done this thing, I'm targeting the next swing high, which is here, actually here. But I'll target only this one, this one. Alright, so that's what I'm targeting. So I'll just come and place the trade, open position. we are buying. Our take profit is 1.83646. 1.83646. Our stop loss is 1.72303. 1.72303. I'm risking 0.8% of the account. You can see it's just be like that. I take the trade. You can see where our stop loss is. The take profit is there, so we just play. Let's see what happens. So I'm going to increase the speed of the trade so that it just plays out faster. Let me increase the highest. Alright, increased now. Now, before it goes further, let me say something. When any trade I'm taking, once it gets to 50%, I close half. Sometimes I close 80%, so it depends. So if this market gets here, I've already closed half. Now for this credit customer, for you to close half for real, you need to use the premium one. My premium one have expired. I don't think I'm interested in renewing it because the thing used to sometimes lag and refuse to replay unless you create another new back testing. So that thing can be frustrating. So when it gets here, it's assumed I've already secured half and I've brought stop loss to entry. So if it gets here, that means we didn't lose the trade because I've closed half and we brought stop loss entry. So this place I placed a blue line is half. If it gets here, we bring stop loss to entry and I've closed half. So even if you come and hit us, I'll break even, I'll take stop loss with no lose because I've already closed half and I've brought stop loss to entry. You understand the logic, right? You have to keep you in the game long. Even if you hit stop loss, we'll suck it up and move on. Break even hit. Are you seeing it with this advert? So this one is a new one. So this one is a free version. So if you're using free version, this adverts always come up and it's frustrating, but it is what it is. Alright, so we'll close the advert. You can see we've gotten to break even. You can see it, right? If you're not convinced, let me play it again. Effectively, we have broken through break even. So if you're not convinced with this one, you have seen that we have actually broken through break even. Hold on, let me see. I'm sure I'm recording. Okay. You see that we have broken through break even here, right? We have broken through break even here. Now, like I said, I can bring this stop, I can drag stop loss to entry. Alright. But I can, if I close half, I cannot close half here because it's a free version. You understand? So let's just play. But you know that we have made profit already in this one, you can see. Alright, so even if it comes to hit us at entry, which is this line, no problems because we have already, and the way it's moved, right, I'm thinking it might hit us as entry because we have experienced, it keeps on forming higher. Now it has given us a market structure shift here. It pulls back. So if it closes below here, risk line right now, that means come and hit us at break even. But you see what I'm talking about? Always secure partials. Now it's going to hit us at entry, this line. Most likely because of the price on is showing. Okay, we didn't. Whatever happens, we've already closed half. We know that already. So let's allow this thing keep on playing out. So, but you see, we already have a successful trade here. You know what? Let me bring stop loss to entry. Are you seeing it? That's why I'm leaving it now. Now, continue play. We've already closed half. Even though we cannot close half here because it's free version. Sometimes this thing lags. You have to pause and play. You see, keep on pausing and playing. It will hit a break even, just like I thought. See what I'm saying, right? It got close and you not hit it though. Alright, no wahala. So you see this hanging, it keeps on hanging. You have to pause play. That is why I don't like using traders casa. It can be very, very frustrating. Now remember, this is our pull back in daily time frame. It's an uptrend, so that's lower low pullback. Okay, please go. Hey. All right, break even hit. After hitting break even, you see. So there are people that will never. So okay, that will never break even. Just allow their trade to keep on running. I always break even. Always. That's what I do every time. So, but that one has played out. So now let's come back to daily time frame. One day, you have seen what happens. Are you seeing it now? This is our last valid pullback, right? And the trade did not hit at these are tip, these are stop loss. You remember these are stop loss. These are take profit. There's always a stop loss. You say remember. All right, let me keep on playing it. So that was so that whether you went to TP or went to stop loss, but we're basically following price action. All right. You see, this trade has been running for like 1 week plus now. As sometimes it's just the patience you need to have when you swing trade. You make bigger profits, but you need to be like patient. See, it got very close to it got close to a TP, but started going back. So we've already closed above half already. Remember, right? All right. So now, if you check here, if I'm looking for a re-entry, so as this thing broke out, as it broke out, pulled back, broke out. There's a POI here, as it has formed several equal lows. We can call this thing liquidity. You understand liquidity when we get to that part. So you can call this thing liquidity since it has formed several equal lows. So what I can do is again come, put a trade here, another one. We have taken out this liquidity, took out this one again. Now I need to bring it here, yeah, something like that, with stop loss here. See how tight the stop loss is, right? Then I'll still target the previous high that we have tested, all these highs. So 1:4. Play. No more data. Continue tomorrow. We've gotten to 8 December. And guess what? We're in 8 December and I'm on this trade right now. I didn't know that 8 December, going to this date. Watch, look at this, look at this. I'm on a trade on, you can see, Euro AUD. Are you seeing that's Euro AUD? I actually bought there. I didn't even know that. Jesus Christ. What a coincidence. Alright, so we've seen how this thing is now. Let's do under back test. Let's do under back test. So I'm just going to exit session. And the thing with the free ones, they only give you 1 year. They don't allow you to go so back. Exit session. So I am going to create a new back test. Which pair are we going to use? Let it open first. So I'm going to pause the video while it's loading. Then I'll come back when I'm creating a new one so that you also see how to create a new one yourself. Alright, so we're resuming. So if you follow the mouse, you see back test. That is back test. I click on back test, right? So I click on back test, click on new session. New session, are you seeing it? Name. Let me say I use Usdjpy. Testing Usdjpy. You can give it any title you want to. You understand? You can call it anything you want. You can call it, I'm just writing, you can call it anything you want. So fund, now fund the amount you think you can fund in real life. Alright? Fund the amount you think you can fund in real life. So that you replicate the same situation. But I'm going to use 50,000 because I'm trading one account of similar size right now. So okay. I've selected pay. You can see, click it, give it the pay one select. I've selected Usdjpy. Please hold. I'm trying to do transfer to one of my accounts so that I'll do something really fast. Please, I'm coming. All right, but you're with me, right? Okay, please hold on. All right, so now pick a date. So I click on pick, I see start date, pick, I click on it. December 2025. We have to choose, see, it only gives you 1 year, which is not so nice. So I'll select December 10th, 2024. And then I'll come down, description, just leave. You can do it you want there, just click on save. Now it has saved, right? Now we need to back tests again. So I'm just going to look at this play button. This play button, you click on it, play. You click on it, play. Please hold on. It's loading. It's loading. Now it's fully loaded. Usually it opens in 15 minutes time frame. 15 minutes time frame. And so I'm going to change it to, I'm going to change it to 1 hour, to daily time frame. But I want to understand what's happening on the daily, all right? I want to understand what's happening on the daily, so I'm just going to come and I'll do 1D. Tap it first, then 1D. Just click on the middle, then 1D. So now we have, for me to know what's going on in daily, I have to do this so we can see on Usdjpy, daily is, let's find out. So of course we have that we had an uptrend here, right? We had an uptrend, all right, that changed to downtrend, that changed back to uptrend. See, you can see that of course there is market structure shift here. What the market structure shift here? Pull back. No, this is what the market structure shift here. So we're actually expecting it to pull back into an, I believe, there's a PI here. So we have an option that's supposed to pull back. I want you to start understanding the logic behind these things. We have an uptrend because there is a recent market structure shift here, right? So what we expect is that this thing should pull down back into there's a PI here, pull back, they then go up. But if it ends the way it is right now, because right now if you look, you see it's here, and it's looking as if it's going to go up. If it ends like this, then it does something like that, and then come back, it will still come back. Even if it goes up, it will still come back and take out this one. This one will not be generic liquidity or inducement. Let me check if it's actually inducement, because if it's above discounts, then it's no longer inducement. So let me check. Please hold on. Hold on. If some things I'm saying here is confusing, don't worry. Don't worry about market structure. You will start eating this thing. It will be okay. This is not inducement. This is not inducement at all. This is not engineer liquidity. It's too far. All right. So now we have established what the market is doing. Hold on. Let the advert complete play. Now we have established what the market is doing. So we are just going to wait for the advert to be complete. All right. Now I'm just going to remove this. We have this one already here. We know what happened here already. All right. So now I need to see what I need to see the market pulling here before I buy. If not, we don't have any business. So you must learn to be patient and allow the market to give you what you want. So to backtest this, backtest this thing limit is backtesting too. All right. So if you drag it like this, it will be playing faster. Are you seeing it? And if you choose 4 hour and drag it to the end, the speed will be very high. All right. So see. You see how slow it is, right? So now when I now drag this thing like this, now watch the speed. I see it's faster now. Okay. If this thing gives us a higher high like this, after doing change of character, it did this pullback that is insufficient. And if it gives us a higher high, after doing this insufficient pullback, hold on, let me make this thing straight. You know, if you're using a high like that, that's broken out already, but we want to wait for it to close above it. So let's see what happens. I hope I'm recording. Yes, I'm recording. All right, so now this is not, it will still have to come down before it continues up. Don't worry, when with market structure, you know why it has to come down. For now, let's just watch what's happening. So patience, patience. Okay, okay. See what I'm saying? What I expect this thing to do is come here. Here is where I will now be looking to buy. All right. Here is where I will now be looking to buy. But of course, I'll use manual confirmation. So when it comes here, I'll now go to 4 hour to look for my. So typically, I am placing my rectangle tool from around here like this. Yeah, that's where I'm placing it like this. So this is where I'm expecting it to get to, and then I'll now be looking to buy from here. So let's see. If it doesn't get there, I'm not looking to buy. I'll keep on waiting until I see conditions that I want. So you see how we were done when we started this thing, Euro AD was already there. So you might think that I already planned Euro AD fine. So open Usdjpy, and we're going to still do this in live. All of us will be present. And you will be the one that will select what to trade. The reason why I'm not worried about anything is because it's just market structure. You need once you know market structure, liquidity. That's all. Now this thing got here. Is this as we want to go up? Let me check where it tapped into. No, 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 it's not valid. So we'll keep on waiting. We'll keep on waiting. Good. I see what I'm saying. Good. Now it has tapped there. It has tapped into that place we want. I'm going to change to 4 hour time frame so that we'll now find our entry. Is this making sense? I hope it's making sense. So that we'll find our entry. All right. So that we'll find our entry. So as is here, you see so many wicks, candle wicks, that's candle shadow. Anytime you see plenty wicks, there's plenty, it means there's liquidity there. So there's plenty liquidity lying below these wicks. I expect market to, it might not, but I expect market to come like this, take out this liquidity, and then continue up. Let's see what happens. Just same from things that I used to see happen in the past, but let's see if it's gonna happen like that. What did I say? What did I say? Clap for me. Reason is if you see plenty wicks, if you see plenty wicks gather in a particular place, that plenty wicks, their liquidity, markets usually most time takes it out before continuing up. All right, so let's see what happens. Now, market has actually taken our POI, but let's go to daily so that I see that I did not take it completely. Because if you watch, it did not take it completely, yes. It broke through, but as a wick. So that is not a break, it's a sweep. It's called sweep. Now, um, there is a sweep. Hold on, there's a sweep here, here and here. This one swept this one. There's always a break of structure. We have inducement, and then we have engineer liquidity. Market came and took it out into here. Okay, this market actually did not break. We have this other block, right? This is we also have this wick here. So hold on, it's still valid. So it's finding plenty, we take it out, you see. All right, now Now let me show you something. Let me show you something. This is daily time frame, right? Yeah, that's daily time frame. Please hold on. I need to like this. Remember, I need to make this thing full screen. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Please hold on. Uh, there's this full screen. Okay. They don't have it in Traders Casa. Now, so we have that it was an uptrend, right? Remember that changed to downtrend, right? This is an uptrend that changed and that changed downtrend, changed back to uptrend again, right? So as you know, I need to come and tap into here and go. Now, so the lowest low here, this is where we'll invalidate this and make it. See this line. If you close below that line, it is now a downtrend. Remember, I said when this thing uh, uh, change character, it should pull back, but the pullback was not enough. I say it was not enough because the POI is here. So as it pulled back, it went. I say it's going to pull back again into that POI gongo, and it has done that. All right, it has done that, and it closed below a P because it's trying to take liquidity. There's weeks, there's still week, 1 week, 2 weeks, right? Now, but this is what will invalidate the uptrend and change it to downtrend. So we'll put the line there. Now inside here we have a market structure shift to the upside. You know, it forms low, pull back. This is form another low. It took out this place. We have a market structure shift to the upside, right? Now I'm going to come back to 4 hour because this trade is still valid. Now see, so you can see what I'm saying, right? So it fell, pull back, fell, pull back, fell, went, pull back. You could not take out the previous low, took it out. So I'm waiting for this into. Now there's a POI here. So what I'm waiting for is for it to do like this. Once it does like this, and then gives us a new high, we are buying. So let's wait and see what happens. Are you seeing what I'm saying now? Good. Are you seeing what I'm saying? The same thing. The same thing I just did. Are you seeing it? Now, so we have sweep, break of structure, sweep. Hold on. It's not break of structure, sweep, break of structure, engagement. Okay, now that we have established this, we are going to take our buy now. So we'll be buying from here. Hold on. We'll be buying from. So we're buying from, of course, where it currently is. We'll give room because the market should, our stop loss will be here, which is actually far, but we'll use lot size to control it. All right, so I'll come back to daily so that I'll see it very well. So you see, we have market structure shift, we have break of structure. So you buy from around here, stop loss here. So where are we targeting? Let's see. Long position. We're buying from here. Even the market will still come down, you understand? But I'll put stop loss here. Take profit here. The next swing high. Alright, just like that. So we're buying. I'm going to also place the trade. So we're buying. Take profit at 157.919. 157.919. Stop loss 141.321. What this thing does is when you test, I'm going to reach this 8%. When you test, you realize you just see how this thing works, all right? When you test it and you see it work and work, your confidence increases. That's just what it does. Your confidence increases. If it touch our stop line and close below, we're now in a sell. We now sell. Are you seeing what's going on? So let's have patience and allow it to play out. Typical stop loss should be below this invalidation zone. So I'm going to drag the stop loss here. Okay, that there. In which case, I will increase this one to this place. Yeah, to here, not to here. Yeah, there. Alright, now let's go. It has started freezing, so I'll pause play because it's freezing. We need this market to break out of here, this line. We'll now know that okay, now it's heading to at least half. Remember, I say you must always close half. So if you close half, we know that we did not lose the trade. So this is here. So half of the trade will be here. When it gets to this place, it close. Me, I used to close 70, 80%. I don't close half anymore. Closing half is a waste of time. I close 70, 80%. So when it gets here, I know we've closed half, we've secured half, bring stop loss to entry. Trade is now risk free. No matter what happens, we did not lose it. Advance. So because of I don't want the video to be too long. After this one, I will just send it across to the group so that you will see. When you test something, you have data, you collect data, you see how often did this thing I'm teaching. If you're and you see that thing work over and over, work more than it fails, it will give you confidence in that. But if it's failing more than it works, which confidence will you have in it? You get my point? So if I do this thing 50 times and I win 30 times, lose 20 times, you know what it means? It means that it's working. But if you lose 10, if you lose 30, 40 times, win 10 times, this is the strategy. As simple as that. So it's ranging. You can see it's ranging for a long time. And trading in a ranging market is bad. But you already entered before a range. So this range is called accumulation. So after accumulating, to break out either up or down. We'll find out where it's going to break out. Boom. It has touched the half line. Are you seeing it? We have secured half. But in case you're thinking it didn't touch it well, let's just play and wait for it to touch it well. Are you still in doubt? That's close above half. Are you seeing what I'm saying now? Everything I've been doing so far is using basic markets. Although of course I was adding small liquidity, I was adding small PD array. But it was still based on what I taught you guys, right? But I've taken how many trades now? And that first trade we took that hit our break that went to half first, that was over 400 pips. Do you know what 400 pips is? 400 pips is massively massive. It's not a small thing. 400 pips is not child's play. People will trade for 2 to 4 months. 4 months, they will not see 400 pips in profit, they see it in loss. Here, if you stick to what I'm teaching you, it might take you like 1 month before you get it to. Maybe you might hold one trade for 1 week, 2 weeks, sometimes 2 weeks. And that 2 weeks, you get like 300, 200 pips. And that one, you've gotten, you might just take only 2 trades, you have 400 pips. I'm telling you, patience is a virtue. About it, take profit. From this, we've held this trade for 2 weeks plus. So you got close to table, but you did not hit because of spread. It's fine. No more data because we've gotten to today. Are you seeing it? So you see it's pull back, then boom, right? Just like that. So I'll just drag entry very close. But you've seen what I'm talking about, right? You see what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. So I'll send this video across.